Hey guys, today we've got the Sledge back on the bench. We've got it on the bench because I've got some pretty interesting upgrades I want to do to it. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at these awesome new spiral bevel machine steel gears from Vitavon. These gears cost the same amount as the upgraded Traxxas ones, and they have some really nice advantages over them. The question, of course, is going to be whether or not these gears are the ones you should buy or if the Traxxas ones are the ones you should buy. In this video, we're going to compare the two. I'm going to put these gears in, take them out, bash them and crash them for a few packs, pull them back out, and see how they handle it. Before I do that, in the next video, I've got a few more Vitavon upgrades I'm gonna be doing on this Sledge. I've gone a little overboard here, and I got pretty much everything that they make for it. I got the new front drive shaft set up, the new rear drive shaft set up, bulkheads, links, drive cups, servo saver, basically all the stuff that they offer. In the next video, we're gonna be putting all this stuff on the truck, and I'm gonna try and answer the question, can you go overboard on aluminum and steel? There's a lot of weight here in these upgrades, and we're gonna find out whether or not these upgrades make the truck stronger or weaker. So be sure to subscribe if you wanna see that. I think it's gonna be a pretty exciting video. But back to today's video. Let me go ahead and pull the differential out of the Sledge and we'll compare these gears. All right, got the Traxxas machine gears out. Now, before we compare these two, let's take a look at the wear on these gears. I've got about a dozen packs through these now, and the ring gear looks pretty good. But if you take a close look at the pinion, you can see that the wear has been fairly uneven on here. Now, these were shimmed properly, but you can see that the wear is all the way back here at the back of the tooth, and it's actually starting to roll the teeth over a little bit as well. I think these gears would last quite a bit longer, but that uneven contact patch is a bit of a concern. Comparing these two pinions, we can see that the Vitavon pinion has quite a bit of a deeper spiral on the spiral bevel. Other than that, they're pretty similar. The main difference is going to come in when we look at the ring gears. Not only is the Vitavon ring gear quite a bit thicker and heavier, but it also once again has that deeper spiral bevel. The deeper the spiral bevel, the more tooth engagement you get, and the more tooth engagement you get, the stronger it is. The biggest difference though is, as you can see on here, Vitavon has retained these tabs just like Traxxas had on their original gears. Traxxas got rid of those tabs for the upgraded gears. Those tabs do two things. They locate into the diff cup, and they also put pressure down on the holders for the internal gears and the differential. Traxxas got rid of those not because they aren't good to have, they got rid of them because it's easier to machine the gear without them in it. Traxxas can just chuck this up in the lathe, machine this surface, and they're done. In order to keep these tabs on a machined gear, Vitavon had to do this on a mill, and it was quite a bit more complicated. I'm not saying that you absolutely have to have them, and so far these have held up fine without them, but this will make the system stronger, and Traxxas did put them on their original gears, so there is something to be said about that. Other than that, I would say that these are both made pretty much the same quality standards. The machining on the Traxxas gear looks a little bit cleaner, but it's within the margin of error, I think, and they both look really, really nice. Let me go ahead and get these gears installed, and then we're gonna take this thing out, bash it for a few battery packs, and then I'll pull one of these differentials back out. We'll take a look at the wear on them and see how they hold up. All right, got a nice fully charged 6S battery in this thing. Let's see how these diffs handle some abuse. All right, so I got a few packs of pretty hard bashing on these gears, and taking a look at them, I haven't really seen any noticeable wear on them. Everything looks really good, no chipped teeth, no rolled over edges, and no significant damage in any way that I can tell. The contact pattern looks pretty good on this side, and then on the reverse side, it looks pretty similar to the Traxxas. But of course, like I said earlier, you're gonna have more contact patch inherently on these due to the fact that they have a deeper spiral bevel on them, so that will make them inherently stronger. One thing I wanted to mention on these, the tolerances on the bearings are really tight. So if that's something that bothers you, you can always polish these down a little bit with some emery cloth or some fine sandpaper. So what do I think about these versus the Traxxas ones? I think these are a better buy. You get the tabs inside that align with the cup. You get a deeper spiral bevel. The gears themselves are physically thicker, so they're gonna be less prone to flexing. The only downside, of course, is you do have to buy them from China, but shipping from China usually doesn't take that long. They're about the same price as the Traxxas gears, so personally, I would say get the Vitavon gears over the Traxxas gears if you're gonna be upgrading. Overall, it's a better design, and I think they're gonna last longer. That's all we have for this video. In the next video, we're gonna be doing all those crazy upgrades to the Sledge, so be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get notified so you don't miss that. Be sure to put any questions or comments you have down in the comments. I really love hearing from you guys. All right, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.